So I'm just trying to make sure I can still see all of your faces. Otherwise, doing these presentations online can be a little bit disconcerting. I've done a few where I kind of forget I'm talking to other people, and I feel like I'm just talking to myself and start scratching my nose or something. So please keep engaging.
Sorry, Lloyd. Yes, we can. Can you just pin yourself, please, if you wouldn't mind? Then everybody can keep their eyes on you as well.
Right. Okay. So yes, as Liesl said, please use the chat feature, ask questions, engage. This is meant to be an interactive, conversational type of session. As Liesl said, we're going to be working through a workbook, so please have that handy. It is obviously electronic, so if you want to type on it or have a notepad and pen next to you so that you can engage in the activities that we'll work through. So yeah, thanks very much, Liesl. Thanks for that wonderful introduction, and it's amazing to be part of this community. I think it's just so exciting to be involved in something that is growing and doing something as significant as what we are doing in this space. So thanks for holding on to me or letting me hold on in the space. Thanks very much. So before we get started, let me just introduce myself. My name is Lloyd Ripley-Evans, as you all know. If you'd like to connect or learn more, please scan those QR codes on the screen. They are QR codes. I know they look like some matrix images. But go ahead and connect there. So I am a practicing psychologist. I'm not just the resident psychologist in inverted commas. I am actually a psychologist. I'm also a coach, a consultant, and an author. And during the chaos of 2020, I actually started my own business called Redefine, which is a support and consulting company which is focused on supporting the refreshing, refocusing, rejuvenating, reconstructing, reorganizing of relationships, irrespective of the context, to help optimize communication, understanding, connection, most importantly, to minimize conflict and ultimately help people access and cultivate their incredible innate human potential. Also, I quietly published a book last year. So last year was actually a pretty big year for me, and amongst other things. But my book is called The Core: The Fundamentals of Me, Us, and Them. And we will share the link to the Amazon page where you can access it if you'd like to. And this book offers insights into my pragmatic and systematic theory that I apply to all the relationships, all the relationship dynamics that I'm involved in. The book is a short conversational type of read that offers guidance while provoking introspection to help empower self-driven change. So if you'd like to get a copy, please click the link or get in touch afterwards and we can chat further on that. So that's what the workbook looks like, just so that you know you've got the right document. That's just page 1. So please have that handy. So let's get started. The realization reboot. What does this topic actually mean? Well, today I'd like to provide some insights and some tools, some guidance to help facilitate or at least initiate a reboot of you and your outlook on what success is and how you can achieve it. So ultimately, at the end of the day, your own success can become realized by you. And I think that's really, really important. I think that's something that we all want. So let's just take a moment to talk about success. We all want it. Doesn't matter who you are. We all want success in some shape or form. And success, or at least the idea of success, is what fuels us. It motivates us to try things, to do more, to get out there. It drags us out of bed in the morning sometimes, in those tough days. It pushes us to try a little bit harder. And I'm sure we can all relate to that, how it sort of pushes us and motivates us. And it all sounds great in theory. But there's also a dark side to success to some degree. And that is that success, or in this case, mostly the idea of success, can be quite overwhelming for a number of people. It can seem so far out of reach and so unattainable that many people can feel so discouraged. They just give up. They give up before even trying. They throw in the towel. And I think that's really, really sad, because as we're going to explore today, success isn't this sort of elusive thing that we need to try to reach. we're going to be able to sort of redefine and re-understand what success is, and realize that it's actually so much more attainable than we have often thought. You know, what's important is to also consider the fact that, I like to sort of see this continuum of people on this this sort of success continuum. There's some people who just seem to succeed all the time. Success seems to come so easily to them. They seem to not even have to really try. And then we've got those on the other side of this continuum who just don't even try. They just don't even put themselves out there because they'd rather not put the effort in and fail, or sorry, rather not put the effort in and not succeed. So they just sit back and sort of let life sort of pass them by, which I think is really, really sad. For everybody else, we kind of stuck in the middle somewhere. And, you know, hopefully through today, we're going to be able to shift that a little bit and push you a little bit closer to realizing and actualizing that idea of success. I'm going to be breaking today into 3 parts. As you have seen from the title, the idea of refocus, redefine, and re-energize. So the refocus is looking at sort of our perspective of success. We're going to refocus our perspective. We're then going to be looking to redefine and clarify our own success, our own idea of what success is, what it looks like, what it kind of feels like to us. And then we're going to be looking at re-energizing ourselves on our path to achieving our success. And this is when you start considering the planning, kind of what we need to do. Now, I'm not necessarily going to tell you what you need to do today to achieve success, but what we are going to explore is sort of clarifying and dusting off those stepping stones, those building blocks that you're going to need in place as you take those steps to achieve your success. Because success is something gradual. It's something that we work towards. It doesn't just happen, unfortunately. If you found an alternative, please do share that, because I'd love to know.